You won't believe. Because stupid me needs to learn about script writing. So I went and actually found so real good sources. Now I'm changing my whole script. And since I now need to think about it, I need a break. So all day I've been working on a video that I cut. And the shop in the village today is closed. So now that I think, I want to maybe stay up at night and stuff. Ooh, now you see that daytime. I want to... Is there a slight possibility that the farmer will come and put some cow poo and pee onto the lawn? Yes, and because of that I need to close the windows. Only because of that. This is my refit wallet. Usually I'm not about having, extra this or that. But in the case of, because I saw it in the military shop, I said to myself, oh yeah, let's get that one. You never know. So it was so interesting. So I need a dilemma for my protagonist. So she's been traveling and she's been a bit promiscuous, going with all the men, offering blowjobs. Why does she do that? Her dilemma is my dilemma. She ran away from the place where she has seen the cat die. So she gets back once money has gone to her hometown, and there still she's confronted with those inner pictures of that cat. And because of that, that's why it isn't a problem that she can solve. It must be a dilemma. And the dilemma is something she cannot solve until the point of no return, which will be at the end of the first act, minute 28 or something, when she falls in love. So that was just after she has been taking part in shooting the quickie in the tram. So until then she could have seen, or it is the homeless lying on the bench sleeping. Yeah, I'll do it like that. Yeah, that's much better. So she waits for the people to arrive to do the quickie in the tram. So there at the most posh street in Zurich, there is a homeless sleeping on the bench. So the others arrive, they do the quickie, and she realizes, oh yeah, I'm a homeless. I'm not going home because of the cat. So then, because of that, she does the quickie, she gets the money, she runs back. Again, she runs away from the people. She's gonna fall in love later on. Yes! So everything still fits. So my whole movie until now was people running here, people running there, doing this, doing that. And now it is, she sees the homeless, she runs back, she hands the homeless the money she has earned, then she is free to go home, and then she falls in love and she meets those others. And then she can have that mushroom experience. Ah, cool. I love the internet. I love YouTube. I really do. It's been like 2 days learning on that subject, but I have never really checked out these videos. I was rather like, oh, what do the actors do? Or how do I put it into words? What's the formatting? I was like that, and now I read the inner workings of a script. Now became clear to me. So now I'm like, oh yeah, So all day long I've been cutting something. So when I get home, I'll check the video, then I upload it, and then one more writing of mine has been put into words, into a video. There is a nice dog I can't show, there is a human nearby. So yeah, the cat died and the present was, just like in a movie. I get, in this case, it's not like in the movie, it's rather like, you know, I'm using the cat in the movie, so it's not, the whole experience isn't lost. Imagine the cat would have died like in 12 years. There is a cat in Zurich, 20 years old. He tells me that she's just sleeping, she's just laying around. It's also a he, he's not doing anything. So I have never met that cat, but next time I go to Zurich, I'll try to see whether I can actually meet a 20-year-old cat. And he's not lying. He told me, yeah, they bought it, like his wife wanted to have a cat, so they went and bought it, but now she's gone. They are separated, and he still lives with the cat. The cat is with him. So yeah, I'm gonna ask him and just tell him that I transformed the pain of a dying cat into like happening for, you know, like the inner dilemma for a movie script. Yeah! You know, if the cat would have died from now on in 12 years or something, or 20 years, imagine, the whole script would have turned out differently. So now there is a reason why she's not doing this and that, why actually it's like, oh yeah, she sees so many people, she's saying yes to so many new acquaintances while traveling and in Zurich. So it's like logical. So for her, the case is closed. I'm so happy. I don't really, you know, I'm stupid. I go saying, I'm so happy. Yes, I still look outside of the window and I have this picture, that inner picture of the cat dead in the wood. And I have to go and walk away from it. Now it's sealed. I can never ever see that cat again. In a few days, the fox will come and get it. And then it's like really gone. There is a picture. I took a video. So I can actually go and get a picture and put it into the movie script. So whenever she thinks about, like when people say goodbye to her, then where are you heading? She might go nowhere, but the cat, kind of that picture will be seen in the movie. And I tell you, Mr. Tarantino, your ears that get cut off and we don't see it, or your head, top of the head, flying about, that's nothing. That's just humans. They're all, you know, responsible for their own fate. But when you have like an animal and you are responsible and you cannot even talk to that animal, it tears you apart. So I don't know how people do that when they're like, if they are with their animal for so long and then it just poop, you know, is gone. There is so many feral cats. Now I know it's been a feral cat, not the wild cat. But since my surname is Wild, I kind of want to stick to that term. So the feral cat would not let itself be touched. So yeah, it's kind of funny to see that, you know, there is a movie, it's called The Room. And the movie that got produced is like after that, like the weirdest, or the I don't know the word. It's the guy that was with Abramovich that made a movie. So his name is Tommy Wiseau. I'm pronouncing it correctly, 100% correctly. He might pronounce his name differently, like Wieso. It even works in German. So his name is Wieso. And I say, why so? Yeah. He's chosen. He went from the one that builds the castles. That's his original name. He knows his name. I'm not telling you. Well, there's the internet. So it's Piotr, and Piotr means stone, like Peter. Went to Tommy, and Tommy, that's like Timothy, the one that doesn't believe. So he went from the one that builds things to the one that is not believing, putting his hands into the wounds of Jesus, asking him 3 times, and then really getting shown the wounds. That's Timothy, Thomas it is. So yeah, I've been working on my script, and it really gets like me working. So I go like, yes, that one where I haven't until now, you know, it has to be all that knowledge I gathered the last 2 days. And even though they say the plot cannot be the starting point for a script, the plot was my starting point, but I don't mind. It's like I have like the flesh, you know, to the bones. The bone structure is so cool that now when I flesh it out with the action sentences, with the action, I haven't written any action stuffs, rather than he looks here or there, he hands this and that. You know, so you don't know what those people are feeling until now. So now I'm at the point at the script where these feelings have to... I just wrote the quickie in the tram. So all before was people are, you know, running around, la, 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 la. And now it's... They are experiencing feelings. So that's like a turning point. I will have to check in the end how long I'm dwelling in this modern world, like Charles Chaplin, moving around things. There it wasn't about feelings as well. And then how long I will actually have those feelings, like how long I dwell in the city life without feelings and the movements and stuff. And then, you know, that one is something I will have to balance in the end. So until now, it's like I cannot even tell you how long the movie would be, because they say 1 page, 1 minute. But the way I write it, so many things are happening. And I don't really go, yeah, this one will have to be, you know, taking away a minute. So now all the rest has to go on the next page. I don't do it like that. It's not, but I will eventually have to place everything that I want to have there within a minute on 1 page. That's the very last thing I'm doing. This time pacing thing, and maybe cutting away a few things or scenes or, you know, intercuts and stuff. You know, when people talk, I can shorten the stuff. That's not important. So yeah, I'm happy. I'm gonna run down, and now I'm gonna pack the pullover, the sweater, into the what is it called? That blue thingy.